Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode. They deserved a draw from that game.
Really?
Yeah, do you watch it?
No.
They were so much better than Wolves the second. Wolves just sat in and basically defended for the rest of the game.
And then
but as soon as Rafinha went off, like, their creativity just goes
is he
way
injured?
down. Bielsa seems to think that he might play on Sunday.
Okay, good, because I wildcarded this weekend, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, you knew. You gave me some very, very good tips. We'll read them out in a second.
Yeah,
you gave me.
You just ignored them.
But, so Rafinha may or may not be injured.
Yeah.
And Vardy may or may not be injured. Both, I bought Vards in.
And Mbumo.
Who?
The Brentford player.
Oh, Mbubu. What's his name?
Mbumo.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought him in. And
Aspi as well.
I did bring Aspi, didn't play.
Yeah.
Gutted.
And now he's injured.
Oh, even better.
Shoulder injury.
Yeah, 75% chance of playing. I saw that.
Yeah.
So there wasn't the best wild card, and I did make a monumental error in terms of captaincy.
Oh.
Obviously, I was out in Dubai this weekend, so it was a last-minute wild card. I wild carded half an hour to go to the deadline.
Yeah.
I had Mr. Reeve over here.
I tried, mate. I tried to give you some advice.
And the advice, read out the advice you gave me. Because to be fair, I tried to take your advice, but I couldn't actually afford some of it.
Right.
So I had to go down a different route, you see.
I think you were a little bit drunk at this point.
I was, yeah. So it was
it goes in one ear and then...
Yeah, quite literally, yeah. So it was a tough weekend.
So my advice was to either go for a -4 hit of Jota and Ronaldo to Vardy and Son. Long term, that was probably a good move, but it's just unfortunate that Vardy got injured. And then I was like, okay, if you're going to wild card, let me suggest some players.
Yeah.
So I suggested Rudiger and Chilwell, who got a combined 21 points. You didn't put Chilwell in, that's not really much you can do about
the
that.
thing is with Chilwell, I had Luke, who I was with in Dubai. I had him in one ear being like, I'm playing Alonso. Then I had you going, I'm playing Chilwell.
Chilwell is just like one of the best FPL assets in the game.
Have you seen right now his returns in Premier League? They're a joke.
Yeah,
they're genuinely a joke.
I think he's on track to level or beat Hazard's consecutive Premier League goal scoring record.
Really?
At Chelsea, yeah. So Ben Chilwell would be...
Whoa.
The lights just changed.
Sorry. He's on track to absolutely smash it.
Yeah, and I told you to get a Foden, who came away with 18 points.
I've got a photo of... Yeah, Foden was a stinker from me. And Mason Mount. Did you put Mason Mount in there?
I didn't write Mason. I said Havertz. But the fact that he came away with the only starting player to come away with no returns in a 7-0 victory.
People were fuming, by the way. People were fuming. And Mason Mount wasn't the only one who got a hat-trick and an assist that weekend.
He wasn't.
Salah did.
And
I've seen people with both Mount and Salah, Seb Carmichael-Brown being one of them.
Yeah, it's true. Charlie Morley as well.
Charlie Morley being one of them. I did not captain Salah and I did not have Mount. But, to be fair, everyone was having a go at me in the chat being like, oh, you're an idiot. I still scored 76 points and I didn't captain Salah.
Yeah.
I would say that's actually a pretty good week without missing.
You did wild card.
Yeah, but as in by missing out on 24 points.
Yeah.
Like if I captained Salah, I would be on 100 points.
Yeah. Well, 99.
No, I'd be on 99 points, yeah. And also I had a 10-point Trent on the bench.
That's true.
Why?
I don't know why you benched Trent, to be honest.
I don't know. I just thought I really... Yeah, I bottled it, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I benched Trent. That was a stinker for me. I could have been on 108 points. Take out Cancelo.
Theoretically, yeah.
Instead, I finished on 76. And the worst thing about it, I was obviously in Dubai Red Bull, and we had just bought VIP tickets to go to the top of the Burj. We actually got conned into buying these tickets.
Conned?
Well, I go to the desk and I'm like, two tickets to the top, please. And they go, that is £300.
What?
And I'm like, that's a little bit expensive.
That is extortion.
In my head, I'm like, I definitely didn't pay this last time.
Yeah. Why does it cost money to go up the elevator?
Well, it was a VIP experience.
Oh, really?
Turns out they'd put us on the VIP tour of the Burj.
Oh.
Without telling me that there were other options to actually go see it.
Just go in the normal person.
Yeah, so we got like a VIP sticker. And we had our own private lounge. We actually went to the highest lounge in the world and had our own private balcony from the top of the Burj. But guess what we did in the lounge? Watch United Liverpool. We watched United Liverpool on top of the Burj. So I was having like one of the greatest times of my life, but at the same time, every goal that Salah scored, I just sunk lower and lower into my seat because I didn't captain him and everyone else did. And I could just tell every goal was just me going lower and lower and lower and lower. And now I've dropped to 4th in our league.
Yeah, he's on fire, Salah. But
He's-
the worst part about that Man United game is as soon as the Pogba sending off happened, Liverpool just started passing it around.
yeah,
They
it was
were
a training game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, because they were like, oh, we're not going to risk any more injuries, because they had both Milner and Keita go off.
Yeah.
I think Keita's out for a month or so
Is
right
he?
now. Yeah, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
annoying for him.
And he's done really well for them, to be honest.
He just scores worldies at the moment.
Yeah,
Volleys.
He's a good player. What was I saying? So yeah, they just kept the ball around, which shows the golfing class between United and 100%. Liverpool now. They just basically.
I heard Ollie at the wheel after the game was like the Jeff Bezos, whatever the commentator guy was. He asked him a question.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, Jeff Greaves. Whoever.
Jeff Shreves.
Jess Greaves. Jess Greaves. Jess.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
He was like, at what point did you think the game was over? And Ollie was like, when the 4th went in. So he before half time, mate, he was like, game's lost.
Yeah, the memes with Ollie afterwards are great, though, aren't they?
I'm sorry, but if Newcastle can come back against Arsenal 4-0 down, why can United not do it?
Yeah, it's true.
That's a mentality shift at United.
Yeah.
Ollie said, he's literally come out and said, game was done before half time.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're the manager of Manchester United. Come out
Yeah,
and
but what about Scholes in a way?
oh, we don't talk about Scholes.
That's true.
We don't talk about Scholes right now.
We can't bring that
He's
up.
too busy sucking his. Anyways, I'm getting precariously close to Chris MD in the table. And
But going down, though.
But going
You're
down,
saying that as if it's impressive. You mean Chris is catching you up?
Cal has now moved 30 points ahead of me.
Yeah.
You're still only 15, but yeah, Chris is starting to pipe up a little bit in the chat.
Yeah, he
And
gets
it's-
very vocal when he can smell blood of the
He
next person.
is still 30 points behind me,
yeah.
and he's getting very vocal. He's going, "I'm ready for Theo's downfall."
Yeah,
So he's
it's
preying
true.
on me.
Yeah.
Like who actually does that as a human?
But he has a agenda or / vendetta against you personally.
I didn't.
I don't think he actually cares about anyone else that he
He
beats
just
in
wants
this
to
league.
beat
It's
me
just
this
you,
year.
yeah.
But the thing is, if you're referring to the final day, Chris, like I actually didn't do it. I had nothing to play. I just picked a team, and fate happened. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? The gods shone down and just said, "Today we fuck Chris." That's basically what happened.
It's
isn't
true.
It?
It's true.
It's basically what happened. So
So how much of the games did you catch then in Dubai? Because we said we were going to do a recap of all the results in football. You watch any?
I watched the entire Liverpool United game.
Right.
I watched the Arsenal highlights.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe, who I put in my team,
Yeah.
absolutely flew.
That's another reason why you did okay. You got 13 points off him.
I did. And Livramento got 9. I had Rudiger, 9. Demario Gray got an assist.
Damari Gray.
What did I say?
You say the same thing every time. You say
It's because I struggle with pronunciation anyways. Antonio got 7-point return.
Yeah, he did.
And Ramsdale got 3, which annoyingly,
Yep.
I took Martinez out for Ramsdale, and
Yeah.
even though Martinez conceded 3, he came away with 9 points.
I don't think that should be allowed.
So that penalty save.
Yeah,
and he saved it, and then he
that's
scored the
what
rebound.
I mean.
You know what I mean?
Penalty saves on FPL shouldn't count if the rebound is scored directly after.
But they
because you
have saved
haven't
it.
prevented
But they
the
saved
goal.
the pen. And the worst thing is, Aubameyang bloody got a minus.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He gets the goal, but does he miss the penalty? I mean,
Yeah.
he scored directly after it, right?
Yeah, no, he's missed the pen.
All right.
If you know on Sky Sports when they have the
If you were playing for Garden and you had a penalty saved and then scored the rebound, would you tell people that you missed a penalty that day?
yeah, and then I'd be like, missed the pen, scored the rebound.
Okay, right.
I'd say it like that.
Yeah.
But because obviously on the scoreboard thing,
Yeah, it says
it would
like
come up as a missed
missed